Hello, Internet. Welcome once again to Handelabra Live. Oh look, the chat room actually looks right. That's a first. Hello, Takewalker, Spicy Provinces, Seamus Butler, Sparky Wolf, anyone and everyone who happens to be watching. Welcome to Tuesday night. It is that time again, 7 in Eastern Daylight Time now. I am still in Uruguay where the time didn't change, so it is 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. So that's a little easier, but something to remember, I suppose. Cool, so it's just me tonight, flying solo, so hopefully you can enjoy that with no Jeremy or Cam around. I figured we'd play some Sentinels, maybe we could play some One Deck Dungeon, we'll see where the evening takes us. Hey, Lou Dolphin and Cytosine, I don't know where to put this water. I'll put it down here. Tonight I have a new drink. I have Anise Carabanchel, which is an anise flavored drink from here in Uruguay, and it's really nice. It's like not as sweet as some of them and not as strong, so I quite like it. So I'm going to pour a tipple. It's a bit more of a liqueur. It's only 28%, I think, 23%. So it's not like a 40% kind of thing. But I'll enjoy a little bit. It's good with some ice. It's good without ice. I'll be going between that and water. Cool. All right, so I think we're ready to go. In case you didn't know, Sentinels is a cooperative card game that we're going to be playing here tonight. My screen is doing some funny things, so I'm going to make sure that QuickTime isn't freaking out. Maybe I'll put the chat over here, and then I'll be able to see it better. Make sure that things are behaving there. Cool, so yes, oh dear anise. It is a good flavor. So what I was thinking was basically we'll have total viewer's choice. So we will have whatever the chat wants to play is what we're gonna play. So I'll start the voting. Vote for villain or villains. And that's good. So yeah, so we're gonna be playing Sentinels. I don't really have a whole lot of intro. Ultimate Baron Blade, says Takewalker. Just make sure to be excellent to one another. That is the rules. All right, we've got seconded Ultimate Baron Blade. That's good enough for me. I don't have any rules here. All right, tell me some heroes. I'm just gonna take the first 5 heroes that I get. Tachyon, Voidguard Mainstay, Visionary, Team Villains is not a hero, unfortunately. The Idealist, Voidguard Idealist, and Freedom 6 Tempest. Those are the first 5 heroes, so if you click on the draw, you will be able to, what am I looking for? Tempest. All right, and finally the environment, and we'll go with a loose voting on that. Let's see if these 5 can take on Baron Blade in the ultimate form, which if you're not familiar, he discards extra cards at the end of the villain turn, and also when he flips, the countdown keeps going basically, so that's rough. Madame Mittermeyer's. All right. Well, Madame Mittermeyer's is more popular at first. Mordengrad, well, I mean, let's do Mordengrad. That's fun with Baron Blade. Come on. We know Mordengrad's going to be more fun. And we'll have music this time. So let's go ahead. And I'm playing on my iPad again, so in case you're wondering why I'm looking off to the side. Tremble, fools. The moon grows closer with your every breath. No time to waste. Let's see how fast we can make this. Alright. I'm going to try to get this iPad a little closer to me here. So we'll get gorilla arms. Hey, Pricey Provinces, thanks for subscribing for 7 months. Excellent. Tachyon's got HUD goggles, hypersonic assault, pushing the limits, and synaptic interruption. Mainstay has Durasteel studded vest, leader of the pack, and 2 preemptive paybacks. Visionary has foresight, mind spike, prophetic vision, and telekinetic cocoon. And Idealist has better punching, conceptualized monster of id, and sound beating. And Tempest has flash flood into the stratosphere, which is going to come in handy against Baron Blade. Reclaim from the deep and shielding winds. All right, what do you got for us, Baron Blade? Hasten doom, hasten doom, hasten doom, hasten doom. Well, we got monster of id goes into play right away. Some people don't like monster of id. I like it a lot. Well, here's our first Hasten Doom. What are the odds? No one tell me the odds. And Devious Disruption, so just 1 Hasten Doom. But that's still going to be another 3 damage. And another card in the trash, more importantly. Alright, we do have to get rid of that mobile defense platform, so let's try to do that as expediently as possible. I wouldn't normally want to waste a hypersonic assault, but we might need that 1 damage. Let's see what we got. Regular Mainstay is good for 2. Preemptive Payback is not good for anything. I mean, I might play it just to have some potential damage out there. Mind Spike's good for 3, that's 5 damage. Idealist is going to be good for a bit of damage because she could do 4 with sound beating, or actually more with Karate Robot and Conceptualize. So yeah, we're going to be good for damage, and then Tempest will be able to get started. We could go into the Stratosphere, but that's just going to slow us down. So we don't want that. So yeah, let's Tachyon doesn't need to deal damage then. With Hypersonic Assault we can save that for a more useful play. And we can Sonic Vortex. Yeah, I'm gonna have some damage after discarding, losing that Synaptic Interruption likely, so we'll hang on to that. Alright, yeah, Preemptive Payback is gonna be good. It's really a damage race this game, so you can't really worry too much about trying to get set up. Just gotta put the beat down. Nope, there was the goat. All right, so let's see. Conceptualize is going to be getting out Karate Robot, which is going to be good for 6 damage. So I think Mind Spike here is the way to go. That will clear out the MDP. Extra card draw for Tachyon, I think. Yeah, we can lose that Sucker Punch. Tachyon's big damage is going to be important, I believe, in this game. So let's go for Karate Robot. And let's put this under Karate Robot. Yeah, people are complaining about Monster of Id, but, you know, if no cards move this way, she deals herself 2 damage. Not a big deal. And that's going to be 6, destroying the MDP. Monster Bait is fine anytime, Team Orchid, I would attest. Alright, into the Stratosphere is some damage to Baron Blade, but it's a really useful card to slow him down, so I'm going to hold on to that. And I don't think we have anything to reclaim just yet. That's super important, so let's just go with Shielding Winds and blow it up to get more cards. Try to get something we need. Like Hailstorm, that'll do. Lightning Slash as well. the device assembly line. At the end of the environment turn, discard the top card of each deck in turn order, starting with the villain deck. Whenever a device is discarded this way, put it into play unless one player discards 2 cards. So that just sort of went through all of them because it's in turn order. You don't get to choose the order. But it got to the environment turn, and there was a device of a remote walking tank. So if someone discards 2 cards, we can get rid of it, which probably Tachyon's going to want to do. I mean, though Tachyon actually has a lot of card play, and I don't want to discard those. So yeah, either Tempest. And Visionary has cards that she doesn't even need. Tempest just has a bunch. But all of Tempest are like ones I actually want. So it's going to be Visionary. I'm not going to need the Cocoon, and I'll lose one of these Prophetic Visions. I think I might play Foresight. Actually, no, I'm not going to need Foresight. I can't go for that. Yeah, Freedom 6 Tempest is a card draw machine, so it can be really good. And there's a Backlash Field. That's a perfect candidate for Into the Stratosphere, because it's just going to go back and he's going to play it instead of playing something else worse. And we can play Hypersonic Assault to keep him from doing anything with it. So yeah, 3 cards, Hypersonic Assault. And let's get another burst in the trash with this. And let's get a hit on that Sonic Vortex. And let's also send one over to Tachyon to hit Baron Blade with. I could send one to Mainstay for preemptive payback. But he can just destroy that with his own effects, so that's fine. Maybe that will come back to bite us. We'll see. Blinding Speed, yeah, I'll discard that. I know it's good, but I want to get something like Lightspeed Barrage, or 2 of them. Cool. So what do I got? I got Lonesome Highway. Yeah, none of these are really what I want. I guess another preemptive payback is like more potential damage. Lonesome Highway is... I really like Lonesome Highway when he's the lowest. That I don't know when that might actually happen. So let's go with preemptive payback. It is damage that's just sort of delayed, so... But we can quickly get it, basically. Take Walker, we're not going to stop for your headphones, sorry. You just have to flail as fast as you can. Alright, Prophetic Vision gives us 3 environment cards. Increase damage dealt by minions and devices by 1. Reduce damage dealt to minions and devices by 1. So that is rough. The Remote Walking Tank reduces damage to itself. It deals some damage, and when it's destroyed, play top card of the villain deck. The Mobile Alert platform is probably going to be worse overall, so like whenever he plays a device, it's going to like boost its damage and stuff. So, and if he plays a Mobile Defense platform, that is a device, so that's not good. We don't want that to get reduction. So, Rocking Tank on top, Alert platform in the very bottom. And let's use this on Tachyon to power up her Lightspeed Barrage. Then she gets another one. And unfortunately, I don't have as much burst cards as I want, but we'll keep going. We do want to find Brain Burn as well, but that will help a lot for Baron Blade. But we'll get to that when we get to that, hopefully. Yeah, I think we're going to just pile on the damage here to Baron Blade. Put that on a Karate Robot and use Karate Robot. That Monster Vid up the top was super helpful. It's been good for like 5 extra damage at this point. That's the cost of like a tiny amount of damage to her. So yeah, so as we discussed, Into the Stratosphere is going to slow Baron Blade down. Fortunately, I don't get to really have a power usage. But I think that's better than like him potentially stringing a bunch of Hasten Dooms or something, or MDPs. Yeah, I think the Visionary is going to be searching for... Oh yeah, here I can destroy this and punch Baron Blade more. I'll totally take that opportunity. Because he is going to be... Oof. Living Force Field, that sucks. So he's at 14 now. So keeping in mind... yeah, when he flips to the second side, the villain trash is not placed on top of the villain deck, and the villain deck is not shuffled. So he flips, and he doesn't do those things. He does move the mobile defense platforms, so... but he is going to... well, he might lose because of that MDP thing. We might be lost here because of that, but we've done our best, haven't we? We can at least flip them, so let's do it. We'll see where we stand. So he's got 15 in the trash now. Don't need research grant. We do 30 damage with the Living Force Field? I don't know about that. Drop the hammer, does irreducible. So that will get us somewhere. There's still Vest won't do us anything, Leader of the Pack won't do us anything. So it's going to be drop the hammer. For 1. Yeah, I can get another point in with Lonesome Highway, so let's do that. Oh, except he's extra -1. So we'll draw a card instead. We'll rewind just in case. And my power won't do anything because of the damage reduction, but you know, whatever. Guess I should have dug for Brain Burn. Yeah, Visionary getting Brain Burn is #1 priority. That's fair. Black Hole Generator. That is actually going to damage Baron Blade, so put that on top. Don't care about the other ones. And yeah, there's not really, I think, anything that anyone can do now. We're just going to lose, I think, because there's nothing that we can do about it at this point. So we can check the Visionary and see if maybe we should have used her power on herself once. Not really. As you can see, Ultimate Baron Blade is no joke. Even if you've done, like, it's a little easier with fewer heroes because he discards fewer cards, but it is not an easy task. Actually, I should go with better punching for irreducible damage. And let's use this because it is then irreducible. Sure, we can put a concept that will never get to go. All right, I guess it's going to be Lightning Slash. That's the only card that's going to do anything. I guess Flash Flood would stop the environment from... Actually, we should have destroyed that device assembly line. That was the difference of discarding an extra card on us. I never really noticed that. We did have other things we were doing. But I should have destroyed that earlier. That was an extra card for Baron Blade in the trash. And this goes off at the start, unfortunately. Would hit the stuff for us, and we lose. Thanks, Lou Dolphin. I dedicate this one to you for suggesting Ultimate Baron Blade first. Or second. You were on one of the first. I would take Wackerus first, and then Lou Dolphin seconded it. There you go, good warm-up game. Let's do something else. Let's do team mode. Let's have, I'll say 5 villains. And just rattle them off and I'll pick them as they come in. Baron Blade, Fright Train, Proletariat, Ermine, and Biomancer. One villain not from Vengeance. All right, to mix it up, how about the environment? And Baron Blade only will be ultimate. Reduce damage dealt to devices by 2, and Baron Blade's immune to villain damage. Before even going there, I'm going to bring in Luminary as the first hero. Because that seems like fun. Actually, Heroic Luminary. 1 vote for Zulong, 1 vote for Freedom Tower, 1 for Megalopolis. Need some more environment votes. Let's go with Temple of Zulong. Not Rook City. All right. 4 heroes. Studios. Lifeline Blood Mage. Sounds great. Hunted Naturalist. I'm into that. Action Hero Stuntman. Also into that. We need one more. Ultimate Stuntman. Extreme on the stream, Captain Cosmic. All right. That looks like a great time. Being nice to me now. We'll see. Maybe we'll have some special dialogue. Maybe we do. You stand against me, but my vengeance will not be denied. Join the true House Ramanat or perish. The true House of Ramanat is one of strength, mercy, and generosity. That's misspelled. Your villainous ways shall fail in the face of true heroism. I'm going to make a note that that quote is misspelled. Yeah, I'm getting some weird audio effects. I don't know if it's due to the iPad connection or what. It's like slow. Slow motion. I don't know if you hear that on the... It's so weird. How is this happening? Are you hearing that on the stream as well, or is it just me? That's so weird. We'll see if it settles down. Or we'll just have weird music. This also seems to be a weird looking... The effect around Lifeline doesn't look normal. Looks like a square. Something wrong there too. We just got some weird stuff going on today. Blade's audio distortion ray. It sounds okay now. So I don't know what was going on there. Something to do with the quick time capture. Alright, so Baron Blade, the villain team played all their stuff, and now they're going to prevent one of these targets from dealing damage. There's already one device card in play. I feel like she's less likely to be dealing damage straight away than... Yeah, I've got lots of... Yeah, so let's hit Luminary with this. And Lifeline won't be able to deal damage. Yeah, the music sounds fine now. It's not like going do 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 do. All right, so Luminary can't deal damage, so I don't need to worry too much about her power. Regression Turret is handy because this card deals up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage each, so that won't be blocked. Oh, and we've got an Impulsion Beam, which is annoying. I want to get rid of that post haste. Well, I forgot to point out what everyone has, so Heroic Luminary is Regression Turret, Dangerous Vision, Disposal Defender. Lifeline has Discharge Life Force, Matter Manipulator, Nordidian Self Axe, and Unleash Energy. Naturalist has Bestial Shift, Hyperactive Senses, Shifter Strength, and the Nimble Gazelle. Stuntman has Lance Flammes, Pistolet Mitrailleur, Training Montage, and Violent Escalation. Captain Cosmic has Augmented Ally, Autonomous Blade, Cosmic Crest, and Potent Disruption. And that is it. Alright, so we can use it at Regression Turret, because it's that card dealing damage. We can reduce the damage Fright Train deals, is probably a good idea. Repper Blade does some damage. Got lots of Baron Blades around here. I think Impulsion Beam is protecting that. Duplex Patriot. Yeah, Ermine tends to do some various damage, so let's hit her. And can't get through to Baron Blade, can't get through to Biomancer, so it's going to be, I think, Duplex Patriot is more likely to hit things. Videos lagging behind the audio, yeah, that's definitely from the QuickTime like capture. I could try restarting it, but I don't know if that's gonna. Try. I don't know if there's any like settings. I don't think so. Just gotta. I'll try putting it in the front, and maybe that will make it work better. I can discard a card. You know what? I'm not going to discard a card. For 2 damage. Nah. Highest HP. That can be Lifeline. He's got heal abilities. All right. So Unleash Energy is nice, but I actually can't deal damage, so that's not what I want. And my power's not going to really do anything. Unless I want, yeah, I could destroy an environment card. Let's just start getting set up with Matter Manipulator. And skip my power because I can't deal damage, so. And I don't want to use a power instead. Yeah, it's funny. I hear the audio lag as well. Like, it's not just you. It's because I'm getting the audio, like, through QuickTime. It's offset there for some reason. It's just the sound effects. It's not really a big deal. Get some damage through. Sure. Lots of punching. It's just getting spread out. Alright, so I do always like when I have a form card as a Naturalist, because then I get to do bonus things. Like here I could use Bestial Shift as my power one and get to do like extra powers. It is really cool. So I think let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go with Nimble Gazelle. Now I can use this and choose like the other thing I want to do on Bestial Shift, which is probably going to be Crocodile. Oh, but stupid Impulsion Beam. Impulsion Beam! Changes my plan. Maybe. I don't know if it super does, but I'm considering it. Like I could skip. If I want to really do the damage with Bestial Shift, I would want to skip and then like do that, but it probably makes sense to get the Nimble Gazelle out. Yeah. I'm gonna do this and choose. I'm gonna do the same thing after, but just thinking about it more really. I'll draw a card and then next turn I'll be able to take advantage of all three. Oh, and Environmental Allies is nice, especially in this environment. Ermine plays Equity. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, this game is not going to be 20 minutes. It's already been like 10. Alright, Ermine's going to deal some damage. Oh, she's moving one of my cards. I definitely don't want to lose the Gazelle, so let's get rid of that. It's going to get discarded. Naturalist is easily going to be able to heal. Let's go to the top card of each deck. Choose for me on that. And, oh, +2 damage because the Naturalist is in the game. He's gonna have to go. Alright, Stuntman is unperturbed. Training Montage will let me play an ongoing card, which I don't have, but maybe I'll draw one, and then my base power will let me do the damage increase and play an equipment I can maybe use off turn. Let's do it. There's an ongoing. Oh, but then, oh, I hate that. Oh, that is the worst. Sorry, I know I'm rewinding after drawing cards, so I'll probably do the same thing. I'm just like grumbling about Impulsion Beam. I can't get through the damage reduction either, so yeah, I'm still gonna do the same thing. Just gonna grumble about it. I need to get some, that really hampers this team, or many teams really, the Impulsion Beam. And with the -2, it's going to be tough to get rid of. Alright, this is just some damage from Duplex Expatriette, but at -1. Yeah, if I had a Dynamic Siphon to use on Stuntman out of turn, that would be really great. Well, I can start with Augmented Ally, perhaps, on Luminary. Just gonna let her start moving a little faster. When does that expire? Until the start of your turn, so she'd have to use her base power. Which is okay. Letting her discard more cards is nice, so let's do that. Bastion turn 0, Impulsion Beam turn 1. Yeah. Alright, so still can't hurt the Impulsion Beam, but I can hurt Fright Train, basically. This decent amount of damage, so we'll do that. There's the Dynamic Siphon. We can get it to survive, or at least get it onto Stuntman and start doing cool stuff. Oh, that could come in handy. Hide away some of those things that Baron Blade can resurrect. And Proletariat, for that matter. But there's Zhulong. Zhulong activates the Resurrection Ritual, which is an interesting combo. I don't know if that was something that the chat had in mind about that. And Ruin is in the trash because of something getting discarded. That's Ermine. Ermine must have done that. That's an annoying combo. Yeah, let's discard Disposable Defender. Sure. That I'm going to use my base power to do... Yeah, I can't get anything through to the Impulsion Beam still. Let's just keep working on Fright Train for that +1. A Disposable Defender could be good. All According to Plan is nice because it's whenever any device is destroyed. But I don't want to destroy the regression turret for it. I want to have the regression turret. So, oh, I can't use my account. Dang it! Well, I got to discard a card. Disposable Defender will make Luminary basically invincible. That's true. With the -2 to it, it's going to be tough to get rid of. We have Choke coming out, who is going to destroy equipment cards. Oof. Yeah, once Luminary becomes the highest, she's going to start soaking a lot of damage. Alright, I don't have that -1 handicap anymore. So let's start wrecking. We can start ripping up a lot of these targets with Unleash Energy and my base power. So I don't think the order's gonna matter here. Oh, but I can't play another card. Well, that's okay. I can still use my base power. I was gonna also play Repair Leyline, but it's just this rough times at Impulsion Beam High. Refresh the page, and it went back in time like 30 seconds. Yeah, we'll draw a card. And then we'll do Vitae Strike and do the same thing again. So as to not waste any damage, I'll hit Proletariat last. And these are all going to go into Resurrection Ritual and come back, which is fun. And Stuntman should be able to clean up a lot of the rest with either the pistol or Lance Flames. Or both. Except for Impulsion Beam. Proletariat is alone. Until now. Shortly, Luminary is going to be the highest, and that's going to basically stop Proletariat from doing anything. Right here, the Disposable Defender, it's like super stuff bot. Alright, so I like Environmental Allies here because I have the Gazelle, and then if it's very likely that something's going to come out. Bestial Shift would let me potentially do all 3 items on it, but I think Environmental Allies is going to be more important right now. Because some really bad stuff can come out of this environment, and being protected from it is nice. So let's plan for Bestial Shift next turn. Booze! That's right. You can't blame Jeremy this time. I don't think that sound lag is any different if Chrome's in front with the chat, so I'll just keep that there. Oh great, Soul Diversion. That's probably fine. Yeah, she can go after... This is, yeah, dealing damage. She can try to hit the defender. Won't do anything. Discarding everyone's cards. Yeah, go after Luminary. That is going to hit the defender, but that's okay. Alright, Stuntman. Do I have a... Yeah, this is your devices. I'm like, I know she can destroy devices, but I don't have the right card. Yeah, I'm thinking of Lance Flammes. I don't have a lot of like out of turn stuff because I just have Lambuscade. These Lance Flammes, honestly, it's not any different really from using the Pistolet at this point, except it's a bit more damage. But the Pistolet hits more things, so I'm going to do that. And these cards don't do as much area damage. They do like up 2 cards. Useful Solution could get rid of that ritual, but it's kind of, I think having the ritual there is actually kind of fun. So let's do that. Going to take out a bunch of Biomancer's things. Twist of Flesh. This is just going to go. I don't think the order is going to matter here, because it's going to be 0 to the defender, so destroys that augmented ally finally. Biomancer heals up. Yeah, the disposal defender is being really handy. Yeah, I definitely want Dynamic Siphon next to good old Stuntman. And 1/1 can take out Equity, who is hurting us a lot with that +2 damage. So, I mean, it would be nice to take out Zhulong, but I don't have enough to do it. So, Equity it is. I guess I could have hit the Siphon. I would only get to use 1 power though, so might not be worth it. Get the Poisoner, who's going to go after, sure, go after, I mean Ruin is not actually doing anything, so the Proletariats are more useful to go after. Oh, and it would have killed Zhulong. That's hilarious. They still go after Zhulong in Baron Blade's deck. We get Omniblade, all sorts of great characters in this game here. There goes that disposable defender. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Brilliant Inventor here. Probably. I could go for grab an ongoing card to increase damage dealt by devices, but I want to get more stuff out. So yeah, we get 4 devices, so that's nice. Explosive Reconstructor, Doomsday device there. Let's use Luminary's power to actually start getting a pretty good chunk of damage. 8 damage on the Impulsion Beam, so it's now at 2. And I think I want to heal that Disposable Defender, actually. So I can heal Baron Blade's devices if I want, but I'm not going to do that. The Battle Drone, I can get a point in on Fright Train. And if I destroy a card, I can get another point in on the defender. And I'm trying to see if any of Lifeline stuff can actually get through to the defender. It can't. But Naturalist could or sorry, to the Impulsion Beam. Naturalist could take out the Impulsion Beam if I can do a point of damage here. So actually, Naturalist could already do it with Cornered Beast. So maybe I'll just do that. That's a little more straightforward. And then do I want to, actually, yeah, I don't, that Backlash Generator is actually going to be okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to, honestly don't really need this Doomsday device at this point, and I can get it back, so I'm going to blow it up. To do, yeah, I think taking out Zhulong is going to be important, but I think we'll have him through area damage anyway. Yeah, taking out a Proletariat is not a bad idea. Or just wailing on Fright Train. Wail on Fright Train. And Fright Train gets an ongoing card. It's Tidy Whities. Oh no! Haha, take that, Fright Train. Handelabra is now live, it just said. Alright, I can use the Nordidian Sulph Axe here to, yeah, I can use that to take out Zhulong and then do like a bunch of area damage or something like that. So, actually, since we have the environmental allies, I can blow up the Poisoner and it's going to do work for us. That's probably the best use of that, so let's do that. Oh, but no, it has damage reduction. Okay, forget that. Let's destroy Proletariat, and then I'll do one to everything because of that. And I don't think the order matters on that. Yeah, the subtle diversion is like just redirecting damage over to the disposable defender eventually. Proletariat, stop hitting yourself. And all this is just going to the disposable defender. Thanks, Ultimate Baron Blade. Alright, so as discussed, we're going to play Cornered Beast, and since I still have Crocodile, I still get that effect for like a second. But I'm going to use the power to destroy the Impulsion Beam. That Resurrection Ritual's getting a lot of cards. I need to make sure to get rid of Zhulong. Now Stuntman is unleashed. We don't actually need Corner Beast anymore, so that one can go away. Hey, Dynamic Siphon. What do I want to do? He is going next, so the +1 is only going to be useful for like a second. So the 1 damage to everything and then playing a card might be just as good. Then I could like play some more setup for next time. I'd only use the base power if I was going to play one of these one-shots, which isn't necessarily a bad idea. I think I'll go with the Pistolet, because that will clear out Zhulong, who will go under Resurrection Ritual, which is hilarious. You'll note that it does say, when we get back here, it does say on there, if the true form or Zhulong is in play. So like, he's not in play, he's underneath. Yeah, and let's play, sure, Stylish Armor. That has an effect in case Ermine decides to destroy it. Sleight of Hand, put a card from hand on top of their deck. We don't have any like top deck abilities here. The Lifeline does have his card to discard the top card and put one in play, so we could potentially discard something that we might want. I mean, yeah, I think Luminary is fine to put one of these on top. And that's going to blow up my Dynamic Siphon, but oh well. Cell Diversion will get in the way. That's alright. Shinobi Assassin would have been discarded, so it decides to kill Ruin, which goes under Resurrection Ritual. That's going to have a lot of cards under it. And we get another one. Tries to kill Disposable Defender, but it's immune. All right. Things are looking up. Let's get, I think, either Lembuscad or Lance Flammes. I think Lembuscad is going to give us an opportunity to react to something. I'm going to use my base power to increase damage. And yeah, there's some ongoing cards that I want to start getting rid of, so let's go with the usual solution. Start cleaning those up. We'll start whacking Fright Train a bunch. Yeah, there's so many options. Rebuild to Survive is just going to get blown up when he dies. Defensive Formation is actually tough to get through to Proletariat, so that is a good candidate. Cell Diversion is all right to get rid of. The new drink is nice. It's a little sweet, probably sweeter than I would normally like, but it's all right. It's not like gross like the last one I bought. Not the last one, but the one before that. Genetically Fused Pantsuit Physique is also a good one to get rid of. Yeah, I think Defensive Formation might be the one I get rid of first. And yeah, we can take out Fright Train here in a hot minute, so let's do that. We want to start hitting, probably want to start hitting Proletariat or Ermine, but yeah, we can start taking out the Proletariats, and Proletariat is not going to last very long against this team. And his incapability is not too bad, so. I will have some more of the drink. It's definitely sweeter than I normally would like for a bit of a drink like this. Do I want to destroy Lembuscad for that? Yeah, actually I don't now, but if the Flesh Child is one that I really don't like, I might. Yeah, the Carbon Adept. I would probably destroy that to get rid of that. I'm trying to think if... Well, we should be able to destroy the Carbon Adept before his turn. So it's not like... It only goes up at the start of the turn. If it was an end of turn terrible thing, I would consider it. I'm thinking of destroying it just to use my power to increase damage and play Usual Solution again. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that's going to... Oh, Rebuild to Survive is going to... It's doing too much damage to him, so let's hit something else. Hit Baron Blade. I mean, I could just take it or get the Carbon Adept down to 1, sure. And let's destroy a Soul Diversion. Sure, we'll get rid of that. Slowing this down. This takes out Fright Train. And next target, I can go after Proletariat, probably. Or strike one after Ermine, sure. Proletariats are going to get whacked by the environment, so I guess I could take out one of them. I guess I should have killed the carbon out if he healed it. Alright, no constructs left. They're doing good work. They're just not surviving, which is understandable. You can go with Autonomous Blade and put it on I mean, I could put it on Stuntman, but I don't have a lot of like out-of-turn stuff happening right now, so I'll get the 2 damage for sure if I have it on myself. May as well take out that Proletariat, though that Poisoner is going to take out the Proletariat anyway. Yeah. So let's just focus on Ermine then. Here comes the Rites of Revival. Yeah, so that is going to take out Proletariat. And it's not going to hurt the Defender, and it's going to hurt the Adept. This one can be interesting if you have people who want to discard cards, like Luminary. I don't think I want to right now, but that can be an option. Even if you don't want the Resurrection part. Citizen Slash. Baron Blade is like, why are these devices so fiendish? So great to be able to play multiple cards and use multiple powers. Yeah, I'm thinking of grabbing an ongoing with this. Let's do that. So I'm going to destroy just the repair nanites, I think. And let's get all according to plan out of my deck. I have 5 device cards in play. That's going to be pretty good. The regression turret is with +1 now is going to be doing 6 damage in total. So it's actually better. So let's do that. And with that damage reduction effect, is going to be handy. And we can actually get that through to Baron Blade with +1. All right. Yeah, let's, I think, pound on Proletariat while we can. Yeah, we can destroy the back. The backlash generator is doing a little bit of stuff, but not that much. Discard or deal damage. That's deal damage. Beat up Proletariat before he gets to turn. That is nice. Game 1 was Ultimate Baron. Game 2, Ultimate Baron. Alright, so now we can have a real turn. Another real turn here with Lifeline. Leyline Shift is nice. Repair Leyline is nice. Actually, with Repair Leyline, we should be able to take out Proletariat. So let's do that. And heal my little defensive device. And everyone drawing a card is nice. Can't complain about that. Ooh, the true form. So straight up, I mean, Luminary using a power is going to do 4 damage to Proletariat. Stuntman has a couple damage boosts already and could use Violent Escalation to take out Proletariat or hurt him real bad. So let's do Stuntman. That's more fun. Get another +1. Play Violent Escalation. You can take it, you can hit a bunch of stuff. Hit Ermine. And you could hit Baron Blade too. It's at -1, but as long as I make sure, yeah, Carbon Adept, I'll make sure to take it on Stuntman's turn, so yeah, I'll hit Baron Blade. And then Proletariat has a -1 coming back, so it's -2 anyway. Alright, so this is going to be with +3. It's pretty solid just to go after Ermine. And then Lifeline can finish off Proletariat, so with Sulfax, so let's do that. It doesn't destroy a target, so we don't get the extra damage, but you know what? Proletariat doesn't get a turn, so I'll take it. Oh no, Luminary reshuffles are trash. Alright. I think I might go with Natural Born Vigor for the extra power use. And then Primal Charge with my base power. So my base power, I can select one of the forms. With Primal Charge, I'm going to get more damage out of Crocodile, so let's do that. Play that. I already have another power, so I don't need to use Bestial Shift to get another power. I get to draw 4 cards because of the Nimble Gazelle, though, so that's always nice. And yeah, I'm actually not going to be doing any more damage, so I want to take out Ermine now, even though it's an overkill. And there she goes. And let's gain 3 hit points. Ermine is pouting. And hey, now she's helping out Luminary again. Discarding the top 2 cards. And all of those +1s expire. Yeah, so Carbon Adept is definitely a priority, so I think Lance Flames is what I'm going to go with, and just use that, I think. Don't like destroying 2 hero ongoing cards, unless we want to. And Baron, it's only 1 damage to Baron Blade, but that's fine. And Omni Blade is a device, and Biomancer has damage reduction, so let's go after Citizen Slash. I get 1 more. I guess I can hit the Homunculus. It's just going to heal it back in a second, though. We'll hit the True Form, just in case. On Resurrection Ritual, you can see is losing cards under it because the cards are being removed from the game when the villains are uncapped. It had like over 10, I think, at one point. All right, Captain Cosmic. I could get 1 more construct in, or I could go with Harsh Offense and try to get a big hit in on something. There's nothing super priority though, so I think I'm going to go with Unflagging Animation and start getting some constructs back up. And Biomancer only stops the first damage each turn, so I'm going to send through more damage. I guess it didn't trigger the Atomic Blade, so it blocked a little more, but oh well. Actually, no, now the Atomic Blade gets to go after the end of turn. Alright, now we watch the environment wreck the villains. or at least don't hurt us. So that Duplex Patriot came back out from the Resurrection Ritual. And we can skip this. Environment to allies, helping us out. Turn the tables. Nope. Goes to the defender. But you destroyed my card. It's annoying. I worked hard for that plan. I suppose I will play another battle drone. And maybe I will just go hard against Baron Blade here. Yeah, we can take out Citizen Slash, I guess. Or go after Duplex Patriot. Yeah, we'll just get rid of Citizen Slash, why not? I'll skip the destruction for now. I don't really have a good irreducible damage a lot on this team, but oh yeah, there's the Disposable Defender again, saving us from damage. Cosmic Immolation is nice, and he's not really getting targeted a lot, so let's do Cosmic Immolation, but I'll go with the Self Axe so that I'm not dealing as much damage to myself, because I got +2 on this. I can like smash basically most of these enemies, but we'll go with Duplex Patriot, and that gives me 3 damage to everything, to villain targets, I guess. It's pretty solid. Maybe I can get 2 of them. Alright, time for the Naturalist to do some great stuff. I don't want to regain 4 hit points. I could do Feral Fury, potentially. Or Predator's Eye can help us like focus down something, like even Biomancer. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Focus Biomancer and use like Feral Fury and just like keep hitting him. Don't draw a card. Get some damage through. Use this to maintain Crocodile. We'll play Feral Fury for 3 and 3. Pretty good. Biomancer doesn't have many hit points. He really relies on that -2. Maybe Stuntman can punch through on his turn. Not discarding. See you later, Bishop 83. Let's see, can I destroy Biomancer before he goes? This gives me a +1 damage, which is nice. Biomancer is going to, what is he going to do at the start of his turn? Nothing. End of his turn, he's going to regain HP, so I do want to definitely play Moving Escalation. But should I do it now, or should I do it later? yeah, I could use that to use up one of the one damage, his damage reduction. And then I would do 4, so he'd be at 2. Then I could use Lance Flams to kill him. So yeah, we'll do that. Do it now. And then I can hit Baron Blade. Oh, I can't actually hit Baron Blade. I don't even need to hit these guys, but I can't even hit these guys. I can't hit anyone. They don't have a boost. Is there anyone on my team I want to hit? Is there... If I hit Captain Cosmic, I could make Captain Cosmic deal some damage, which makes Autonomous Blade go off. Let's do that. Oh, except he's... Yeah, I think... No, he won't get through the armor. Oh well. Then I can punch Biomancer. And yeah, actually I only need 1 damage. But I may as well use Lance Flams because there's not that many targets around. And I can get 1 through to Baron Blade, so... Goodbye, Biomancer. And your homunculi. I got 1 through to Baron Blade. And I guess 1 through to some of the environment targets. That's fine. There we go. Good Biomancer. That's right. Now it's just Baron Blade against the full team of heroes and an angry Temple of Julong. We get to put a card into play. Let's put a Dynamic Siphon in on a Stuntman. Once again. I don't want to destroy it. I like it. Let's try a Harsh Offense. Maybe we'll get something good. Yeah, 3 damage on Baron Blade. I'll take it. And now these damages won't get through because he has the -1, so I'm just going to skip power. I guess I could hit the... Yeah, let's rewind here. I could hit the Dynamic Siphon with my thingy. Ooh. Back. Go back. Back to use a power. Someone reminded me of that earlier and then I forgot. Often I have... oh, it is +1. So that's going to blow up the Dynamic Siphon a little too soon. So maybe... I mean, I have to do it. I'll do it. It's happening. Sentinel's going to use a power. We get a +1 damage. And we'll play Moving Target. And then Dynamic Siphon can deal damage to itself and destroy itself. Oh well. I'm not too concerned about the outcome of this game at this point. Yeah, Biomancer, his in-cap effect is increasing damage dealt between here targets, so. The Shinobi Assassin. Can't deal damage to heroes. Oh, another Impulsion Beam. I don't feel like that is going to matter. But it's a nice try, Baron Blade. Get past 0 damage. All we need to do is get rid of an ongoing card. Speed things up a little bit. Another Impulsion Beam. Oh, right, because one of them was from the Resurrection Ritual. That's pretty good. All right, I'm just going to play a device, and then I can use my power to do a big hit of damage. I just straight up Baron Blade. Forget the turrets. You have enough damage to take him down. Yeah, I can do a point. I can't do a point to anything. That's fine, but I can destroy an aggression turret to get 2 points in on Baron Blade, and I'll do it again. Oh no, the disposal defender is down to 1 hit point. No, I don't want to destroy cosmetic emulation. It's too great. Oh yes, so here I would love to play whatchamacallit, calculated action, but I wouldn't be able to play any more cards because of those impulsion beams. I can destroy 3 ongoing cards. That's exactly what I want to do. And I will destroy moving target. Does it? No, that one doesn't actually react directly, but I can destroy... Do I want to destroy anything else? I mean, it's more damage, so... Anyone who's already gone, I could destroy their stuff, but they haven't. Yeah, you know what? Moving target is not doing anything now, so let's just get rid of it. And Natural Born Vigor. Unflagging Animation. Yeah, Captain Cosmic's probably not going to get a turn. Actually, he's definitely not getting a turn because Lifeline is ending the game right now. So why bother thinking about that? Cheers, Baron Blade. All right, we're 1 for 1 tonight. Not a bad lineup. Pretty good time there with a mostly Vengeance team and Biomancer. This Friction wasn't invited to the party. You made this look like a cakewalk. I just used what I had. I hear victory, but I see nothing. That sounds really ominous, Cakewalker. All right, I think it's only 20 after 9 here, so we've got time for another game. I heard a suggestion of Ultimate Mad Bomber Blade. So let's go to that. And let's get some heroes from the chat. Skyscraper. Unity. Expatriette. Benchmark. It's 8:18 p.m. on the East Coast, and it's 9:18 in Uruguay. East Coast of what, Deadlock PM, by the way? I'm on the East Coast of South America. I mean, I'm not on the East Coast of Uruguay, but close to the East Coast. And it's not on the East Coast of Canada either. It's 9:18 there too. Or the East Coast of Australia. Or who knows where. Lots of East Coasts out there. I guess we don't have any more heroes, it's just gonna be 4. No one else mentioned a hero, so I'm gonna pick a random environment from Oblivion. So let's just clear it until we get one. There, Nexus of the Void. And we also want the Harpy, sure. Alright, so Ultimate Mad Bomber Baron Blade. On advanced, at the end of the villain turn, the top H-2 cards of villain deck are placed under this card. That's 3, which ramps up his fire damage. And reduced damage dealt to Baron Blade by 2. So I hope our team has some irreducible damage. They don't really, so good luck, team. And we have the Nexus of the Void. He's trying to bomb the Nexus of the Void. How weird is that? My bombs are scattered everywhere. You cannot win. It is the time to be fighting. This is a thing I'm not bad at. Very much the opposite. Skyscraper opens with Aggression Modulator, Linking Incursion, Proportionist, and Thorathian Monolith. That might be helpful. Unity has Brainstorm, Hasty Augmentation, Powered Shockwave, and Swiftbot. Expatriette has Flak Jacket, Quick Draw, and Shock Rounds. Benchmark has Deployment Actuation, Inferno Missile Pod, Reinforced Chassis, and Upgraded Memory Unit. Harpy has Direct Strike, Eldritch Training, and Swift Summoning. Hollow Points do not do irreducible damage. Benchmark has some irreducible damage assistance, as does Skyscraper. And I think that's it on this team. Unless the Harpy has some that I've forgotten. And he's already getting some stuff under him. Sure, get those MDPs. Why not? Charge up those bombs. And great, he's at -3 now. So he's going to be doing 6 fire damage at the start of the next turn. So I could go with Thorathian Monolith and save us for 1 round to some extent, but I might hold on to that. Linking Incursion is definitely going to help by getting some irreducible damage with Compulsion Canisters. I mean, I could go with Proportionist. I really also want to get rid of that ongoing card, so let's see if I have anything on me. I don't think so. I don't know the Harpy as well, so we'll have to look at her stuff. Flip 2 Arcana, draw 2 cards, discard as many cards as there are avian tokens. Yeah, dealing 1 damage, that's not really helping. Yeah, this might be good. Revealing the top card of a hero deck, playing a card, because that can help us get to the cards we need. So yeah, I think Linking Incursion is going to help us get to cards that we need. Also, my base power would also help us get to cards we need by helping me draw cards, so maybe let's go Proportionist for now. And try to draw through to some ongoing destruction. And there's irreducible damage. There you go. And also Catch a Ride does irreducible, so that's good. And none of these are actually going to get through to Baron Blade, but I can Brainstorm to draw some more cards. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, Stealth Bot is good because that will be able to save someone's life later on. Yeah, basically anything I play here is going to get destroyed immediately by Baron Blade, so it has to be worth it. Basically, it's 1 card draw for Swiftbot, because Swiftbot's going to get killed by Baron Blade, or Stealthbot will save 1 hit, which I think is going to be more useful later, so I'm just going to skip right now. B-Bot. Actually, did I have a B-Bot in my hand? I thought did I just draw that? Yeah, I was like, where's that B-Bot? I just drew it. That's the one I want. Yeah, flak jackets are going to be very handy. So actually, what I'm going to do is quick draw to get a gun, but I'm going to play a flak jacket and block that first hit because I can't get through the damage reduction. Thanks, Lou Dolphin. Did we choose 15 heroes without repeating any? Maybe. I mean, you only choose 14. I picked Luminary, so. But you know, not to split hairs. Yeah, deployment activation. That's going to potentially let me get the one that's going to really let us do irreducible damage, so I'm going to play that, even though Reinforced Chassis is going to help me survive. And I didn't actually end up discarding anything but more deployment activation, so it goes. I really want that software that lets me make damage irreducible. Alright, so yeah, I think what makes sense here is your base power is 2 damage, which with Applied Numerology could do 1 more damage, but I think Swift Summoning is going to help us find the cards we need. So RPG Launcher would be a good option for Expatriette, or the software for Benchmark. So I feel like Expatriette is going to be good because she actually has cards that can do enough damage to get through the DR too, so... let's look at Expatriette. It's a shotgun. That's good. That can get through the damage reduction. Now we have a Slumbering Serpent. That's going to be, I believe, murdered by Baron Blade. Yep. And I don't think the order is going to matter here. Expatriette doesn't take any damage. And he is playing lots of targets. Great. We also discard, and he deals us more damage. So I don't mind discarding links, especially ones that are probably never going to play. Yeah, Powered Shockwave would be nice, but I can't imagine ever getting to use it. Unless if we can flip them, then obviously yes. But Swiftbot is just, I would never discard this, but like it's never going to survive a turn. So it's going. Speed loading, I can discard. Yeah, multi-point HUD is nice, but I'm trying to think if like, oh yeah, I could use it and then use an additional power, but I still wouldn't have enough. I need to like get, yeah. This one can suffer from trash. Yeah, okay. Infernal Missile Pod, as nice as it is, isn't going to get through the DR. So, and the same thing, Direct Strike is not going to do anything. So yeah, we'll take some damage. And now he's got 10 underneath. So this is a time that Skyscraper could potentially save the team. She does have some irreducible damage going though, which is nice. And then I could Compulsion Canister as well. She will survive one more turn, so I feel like Catch a Ride and then getting a link in is a good idea. And I can use Expatriette because she has more hit points to spare for the Compulsion Cannon. Actually, well, there's no point to having someone hit themselves for that unless you have a damage boost. So no one has a damage boost, so we're not getting through that, but then we get irreducible damage. Oh, wait. Oh, Catch a Ride requires the target to take damage. Yeah, we should have gone for Extremist. She has more irreducible. So I could just play Compulsion Canister and then draw more cards. Or go with Linking Incursion and hope to get lucky. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, so Neutralizing Resonator. That's good. And that can go also in play to Baron Blade. And then I can use my power to play another link on Baron Blade. Yeah, if I had a damage boost from someone, then I could play the link on them to do more damage. What's in my trash? Aggression Modulator? Yeah, I wanted to get one of those Aggression Modulators. Compulsion Canister's back. That's reliable 2 damage. We have damaged Bad Bummer Blade. That's right. So we still don't have an ongoing destruction, so it's going to be B-Bot who is going to get to do that. I could use Hasty Augmentation to get some damage through with the shotgun, which is not necessarily a bad idea. Yeah. It's probably going to be the best use of that right now, so... Three damage through. We'll use my power to play B-Bot. We really have to get rid of that force field. It's slowing us down too much. I can play Flak Jacket and use the shotgun to get another point of damage through. Every point matters in this fight. Alright, so I really want that software that lets me get irreducible, but I don't have a good way. I mean, this can help me churn to try to get it. This can help me get more cards. Yeah, I think Flash Installation Drive is the way to go here. I'll use this. I get Shunt Energy. And Moreheart's like, I have too much hardware, I need software. It's not usually what you hear from Benchmark, but... And I could actually destroy B-Bot now, which I may as well. Like, there's no point to not doing that. All right, then Applied Numerology is going to let us reveal more cards, so that's good. Eldritch Training is, yeah, let's do Applied Numerology. And let's use Swift Summoning again, because that's, I mean, I could get 1 point of damage through here, or I could potentially get a better card play. That's a good question. Which one I would rather. Like 1 point is 1 point for sure, versus the chance of something. Benchmark doesn't have a good chance of getting something I actually need. I would like to get that software, but Unity has a good chance of getting a bot, but a bot that will just get immediately destroyed. Skyscraper could get something interesting. Yeah, Catch a Ride is still not punching through. So it's like, it might be just make sense to do 1 point of damage. Risk it. But the thing is, risk it for what? Like, what is worth it? That's the thing. Let me see if any of her cards do irreducible. I don't know that, I don't think they do. And she doesn't do any like big amounts of damage unless you have the right token set up. X number of ticks. She's a very plink kind of thing. So here, the Mystical Outburst, she can deal 1 target. The number of Arcana ones flipped. So that's a good damage attack. But right now it would be like 1. It would still be 1 damage. So whereas Benchmark could get that software I want. That would be a useful thing. You wouldn't be able to do anything else through -2. Expatriette could get, yeah, nothing like that would actually do anything this turn. I guess Unload would let her do 2 damage. Unity could get a bot that again would be killed immediately. Nothing Unity could do would be useful. And Skyscraper could potentially get a Compulsion Canister, but I already have, like, there's only 1 in my deck right now. And Monolith could do it. So, yeah, I think the 1 for sure damage is actually the best thing. So, let's increase it. Because we're gonna get, most of these heroes have 1 more round. So, Unity might not even have a round. And Magnus of Rage goes after Skyscraper for 1. Fine. All right. This is happening. 10 damage to everyone. Uni's at 1. Good old Flak Jacket. Flak Jacket can stop an unlimited amount of damage. Has anyone out there used it against Oblivion on the tabletop? To stop 9,999 damage? Come on, Bomber Blade, regain 10 hit points. That is not fair. And then I've already destroyed an ongoing card, so I'm just going to skip that for now. Yeah, no one has a +1 damage, so I could Colossal Left Hook. And then play like Linking Incursion to try to get those Compulsion Canisters going again. Let's do that. Skyscraper is going down, so I could use oh yeah, Unity can't even get a bot out unless she's lucky and draw something. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I could go on Tachyon Monolith and save, you know, Unity or something, but I don't think that's super useful. So let's go with Left Hook. Get 1 point of damage in. The Baron came to win. Yeah, unfortunately. Explosive Reveal is not useful. Yeah, if I play, I'm just going to go with Linking Incursion. Maybe I'll get something I want. Well, I'm going to play a Resonator. And we can know what he's going to play. It's going to be a Backflash Field. Handy. At least it won't be under him. Hyperstimulator can go and play. That's not going to make a huge difference. And I can use my power to play Compulsion Canister. And Microassembler useful for anyone? I mean, Unity could use it, but then she's just going to die. Expatriette could use it, Benchmark could use it, but none of them really need it. So I'm not going to play it. And let's get a Compulsion Canister back on the off chance I might survive. But Skyscraper's not likely to survive. Spoiler alert. Yeah, Inspired Repair, let's see what we get. It's a supply crate. I can draw a card and then it won't matter. Maybe so lowest HP damage. Well, I can get another Prejudice, but then that's going to be it for Expatriette's Black Jackets for now. She's almost at full because of those. All right, do I have a software card? I have Shunt Energy. That can actually get through the DR. It's not ideal, but it will work. He's as good as dead, so we may as well get what we can. Or, I mean, I could draw to get that irreducible one, but you know what? Let's just play that. Yeah, so if I play multi-point HUD, I'll get a little more damage through, and I can use that along with the other card. So much enthusiasm. I mean, I could heal a little bit. So there's a chance I could get up to enough hit points to survive a round, but I'm not feeling it. Let's go with multi-point and just put a big hit out there. Yeah, reduce the damage. Sure. Why not? Get him back to where he was when he restored all his HP. Now we can, sure, play Threat Neutralizer. Why not? Yeah, Harpy Hex. Dealing 1 damage is not actually that useful, you know? I mean, this lets me use 2 powers, so let's do that. I can destroy a card to flip a control token. Nah. Then, wait, I thought I get to use a power. Oh, right, here I'm using a power during play card, sorry, derp. Yeah, so Skyscraper could reveal a Monolith. She has 2 in her hand, but that could be a way to potentially save someone, or Unity could get some way to play a stealth bot. Benchmark is probably done for. Yeah, let's look at. I mean, we could pick 2 hero decks. Is it? What's the power? Real top card of. Oh right, that's not the top 2 cards. It's just it's just 2 hero decks. Yeah, let's go with increase to 2 hero decks. And let's look at, I think, Unity if I can get Stealth Bot, and Skyscraper if I can get Monolith. Turret Bot or Rest and Recover. Oh, it's going to be so close. It's going to be exactly at 13. I may as well play Rest and Recover. Turret Bot's not doing anything. And we can get a Linking Incursion back. And we can put a point of damage on Baron Blade. He'd be at like almost 10 if it wasn't for that healing. Let's imagine that he didn't play that. Reduce all damage dealt by 1. Skyscraper is going to survive. And with the healing, our Benchmark almost survives, but he's going to exactly take... Oh wait, no. He can survive with the Hyperstimulator. Excellent. Let's do that. And then Harpy and Unity. You never know. Game's not over yet, folks. There's that Backlash field. That's rough. And that Eternal Timber is actually, like, hurting us. We can destroy the Backlash field. That's easy. And I'll skip that. Yeah, okay. That is reducing all damage by 1. So Tachyon Monolith is like... Oh, interesting. At the end of his turn, the top 3 cards of the villain deck are placed under this card. And that didn't reshuffle. I'm not sure if that's correct. That probably is not correct. You should ask Christopher about that. But we're not asking tonight because it worked in my favor. Compulsion Canister is the sure thing. Linking Incursion will get us to the Compulsion Canister, versus Threatened Monolith would let us protect 1 other hero. So whether that's worth it versus actually hitting Baron Blade, I'm not sure. Kind of in favor of actually hitting Baron Blade, though I don't have any more Compulsion Canisters. We do have the chance to get that one that blocks the damage, right? Like, that's a really good one we haven't come across in the links yet. So yeah, Rebounding Debilitator, that can save a hero, so let's put that on there. An Aggression Modulator, we don't have any environment targets. So yeah, let's play Compulsion Canister. Technomagus, Arcane Cadence says reveal the top cards, and that specifically does not reshuffle. But Mad Bomber Blade says just put the top 3 cards of the deck, so I'm not sure if that's the same. It's a different thing. Yeah, I don't need to play any more of those, and let's get, I think... Is there anything in the trash I wanted? The Resonator? No. Let's get a Compulsion Canister back. It's been the most reliable damage. Actually, the more of those prevent damages we can play, the better. When a player may play a card. I am into that. Yeah, benchmark is actually benchmark can survive because of the like the more links that we can get, the better. So let's get those damage preventing links. Yep, more rebounding debilitators. Put them on Baron Blade. This is gonna save us here. Alright, I can reload into a hollow points, right? No, I thought I had a hollow points. It's gone. Maybe that... What? There... I guess there's only 2 copies. Like, where am I? I thought I had hollow points, but maybe just someone was talking about hollow points. That's probably what happened. I guess I can put shock rounds on something for later. But it's going to be shotgun. Even though it's only 1 damage. Yeah, that Eternal Timber is... I mean, it's fine, but it's not... It's blocking us from getting damage through. It's healing us, but we're taking way more damage than that. Do we have another one of those prevent damage links? No, it's only 2 of them. There might be only 2 of them. So, Expatriette is going to take a big hit. Unless she can get a flak jacket. Do I want to draw a card or play a software card? I don't really need countermeasures here, so... And, yeah, load unleash can destroy itself. Shunt Energy needs to destroy a card. I mean, it could destroy itself, probably. I kind of want to use Threat Neutralizer to destroy the environment card. But it could probably just, it might end up just destroying itself, right? So, yeah, let's lose the threat. I mean, I have to just, if I destroy Shunt Energy, that's going to get destroyed, or I could destroy the other 2. No decisions. Yeah, I guess Microfabricator will let me play another hardware, so let's do that. And Benchmark could definitely come out of this. I mean, I still could use Threat Neutralizer. He is going to heal 2, and that sucks, so go away. Us healing is fine, but it doesn't really matter when we're taking 13 damage. There's Tactical Communicator. That's the card I wanted. Suffer from my trash. I guess I can loan on, and it will let me get that other one back into play. So let's do that. That would have turned the game around if you got it earlier, definitely. Yeah, let's play hardware card. Let's play the one that lets me regain hit points. And I don't really need to discard a card for that. I mean, he could still turn around and play Hasten Doom and like kill Benchmark, but... play a card, use a power, or deal 1 target projectile damage. I mean, I could play that Tactical Communicator, but it's not useful until my next turn anyways. Is there something I could play right now that would be more useful? I only have 1 link left, and it's a microassembler, so that's not great. I could Monolith, but that would definitely kill Skyscraper, so there's a chance that we could survive. I could play Compulsion Canister for 2 damage, or Tactical Shotgun for 2 damage. Yeah, let's use the shotgun. I really wish, if I had the I don't know, something to prevent damage like Hypersonic Assault with a way to get the damage actually through. That would be nice, but... Oh, this is healing just Benchmark and Parent Blade. That's annoying. Oh, I get to use a power. I guess I'll use the one that lets me draw a card, because the other one won't do anything. Oh, that would... I guess I should have played that software. I would have got to use it. Alright, so here we'll prevent the damage to Skyscraper. And do I want to destroy it or put it on top? Do I have a way to draw... Actually, if I put it on top, I can Linking Incursion and get it right into play. So, put it on top. And then also to Benchmark. Put her on top. And ouch for Expatriette. Blade Battalion goes underneath. Mole Defense goes underneath. Haze and Doom. Yep. Well, that's it for Benchmark and Expatriette. This might be it. Because he's going to play another card. Yep. That's it. Discard a card. Well, we tried. That was good. Good effort. Ultimate Baron Blade is no joke. Just like Ultimate Bomber Blade or Ultimate Baron Blade are no jokes at all. In any form. We only did as well in the Team Villain game, I think, because we were at Luminary, who benefits basically just as much as Baron Blade does from the extra rules. Cool. All right, so I think that is going to do it for the stream tonight. It is getting close to the ending time. I guess if there's any questions about how Oblivion's coming along or anything like that, feel free to ask and I will answer, because I'm the lead developer and I know everything and you don't know anything. So maybe I can tell you something. A little more of this sugar booze. Blade's theme has always been the Mordengrad anthem, or is it the other way around? Question, how is Oblivion coming along? Well, I think you know some of that, Blue Dolphin, as a beta tester / streamer. Oblivion is happily destroying multiverses left and right. Any frustrating bugs with Oblivion? Oh, all kinds. But we are definitely getting through to the point where the major bugs that we have been able to find have been solved, and we're fixing mostly more moderate ones, and so it's coming along really nicely. So we are confident that it will be available in a reasonable time frame. Sparky Wolf asks, how's the bug with Sky and Oblivion coming? This is something there seems to be a misconception about, that we mentioned on one stream that we weren't playing Skyscraper because of a bug. And therefore, if we fix that one bug, then everything is fine. Or, there's just one bug, but that is not the case. We just mentioned it, and there's no need to glom onto that. Many bugs with Skyscraper and Oblivion have been fixed. There are probably more that we haven't found yet. Sparky Wolf, is there a special song for Phase 4? I don't know what you're talking about. Phase 4 is like a game company, isn't it? Something like that. Cool. Do we have any future plans post-Oblivion? Yep, we are working on Aeon's End, is our next game coming up. We are also planning to do Spirit Island after that, as well as other, there's other things down the pipe for Sentinels, for One Deck Dungeon, and other projects, so stay tuned. Which hero has had the most bugs with Oblivion? It's a good question. We'd probably be able to search the logs or something for that. Guys has definitely had a few. I would say probably the Sentinels have been definitely up there along with Skyscraper because they both do weird things with character cards that other heroes don't. And so they have sort of special handling needed for a lot of different items that we need to deal with. So honorable mention to Celestial Tribunal, which does more weird stuff with character cards. But yeah, Guise is actually not as bad. But generally, like, I would say a lot of the issues that we've been rounding up with Oblivion are just cards that never had to think about battle zones before, right? And they need to deal with that. So, you know, they're either, you know, interacting with decks or looking for targets or doing something out of the ordinary. Like, you know, everything uses helper functions and, you know, routines that are shared. So when we, you know, fix something in one place, it works on a lot of things. But there's always, you know, a few cards that have a special effect that does something slightly differently, and so maybe, you know, they don't regard battle zones properly, and that sort of thing. Luck and Kent, is the talisman bugged on displaying its HP for anyone else when playing against Kismet? That can happen in certain cases in the public version right now. That'll be fixed in the next update. Who has the funniest line when entering Oblivion in your mind? I don't know. Haven't really thought about that, sorry. Yeah, Johnny Splat asked about any fun interactions you discovered through playtesting. I mean, I've played on the tabletop Oblivion as well, and just like the amount of crazy stuff that Oblivion can do because of his own cards. Its own cards and destroying Aeon Men, and just like the sequences of things that can happen are just outrageous. And when it gets to that point, it usually just ends with all the heroes getting incapacitated and Oblivion like punching the air for a while. Because just like if he starts chaining cards and bringing out Scions and blowing them up and doing other things, it can be a little crazy. But that's all handled for you, of course, in the digital game. On the tabletop, it was like, put a post-it note on this, and then we need to go into this other chain, and then move them over there and put a post-it note on this, and try to remember this chain of everything that's going on, which can be quite crazy. I did have a really cool sequence in Oblivion game where, oh yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. I think I have, pull up the Slack to recall it exactly, but it of course involves Stuntman in a really fun way. Which of the new heroes have been your favorite? I think probably Lifeline is my favorite of the new heroes. He's got some really cool mechanics and is really strong, but they're all really interesting. Oh, the music is going. This is because my computer is working harder. It's freaking out, and actually it's stopped the music now. That's hilarious. Oh, and now, yeah, I think his Slack is like trying to kill my CPU. I'm just gonna quit it, stop it from doing that. Anyway, so the situation that I came in with Stuntman was like, that was funny. Let me go to the multiverse and we can play an environment music while I'm talking. Like Mordengrad seems appropriate, don't you think? Yeah, I can hear see the theme song there. Yeah, so Slack won't open, so I can't read that off. But basically, like, a whole bunch of stuff, crazy stuff happened, where, like, yeah, I think Parse, like, buffer overflowed something, and then Stuntman interrupted something else, causing Oblivion, like, making Oblivion flip before he would get the countdown to 1, and, you know, also then in media resing to get back to his turn and do it all over again. Oh, you got a clip of it already. There you go. It wasn't the Mordengrad music glitch, it was the Baron Blade. Yeah, tonight we learned if your CPU spikes while QuickTime is recording your iPad, it'll do some crazy music glitches. And now it's doing it again, or it's like pausing. Anyways, I think that's probably going to do it. Thanks for the questions. Yeah, and we are also hoping for a release soon. We are working hard, and we are trying to get it out as soon as we can. We're not holding it back so you can't play it. We want it to be working as best as possible, and we want you to have a good time and not, have any crashes or incorrect behavior. So we're doing our best, and we'll get it to you as soon as we can. So have a good night, everyone. I'm Migrant P, aka John, lead developer of Sentinels and other games at Handelabra. We stream every Tuesday night at 7 Eastern, and there's lots of other streams that you can watch on our channel. Just check out the next card for that, all the schedule. Have a good night as the accordion plays me out.